All right, I haven't done this in a while, but it's another workout vlog. And today it's raining, and I was looking at the weather. I said, man, this is warm enough for me to run outside. I had stopped running outside because of when it gets to 50, 40 degrees, I learned that my lungs doesn't like it. And even though I have shown and proven to myself that I can do it, it's a really rough time, and I've proven to myself I can do it. I don't have to prove it to myself anymore. Today's workout was not the greatest because I was on the treadmill, had to go to the bathroom, and then when I got back to the treadmill, my mind wasn't in it. And it's definitely below my standards of working out, but I still went into the gym, even though I didn't work out like as hard as I should. And I haven't been working out as hard as I should for a long time. Like, it first started like when I started gigging on the evenings, middle of summer, and I was actually going to gym like pretty hardcore to train like on Fridays, and then we started having these gigs over and over again on Fridays, and that's during the time that I would take to go to the gym. And so I'm saying, oh, okay, I'll do it. But then the gigs kept coming. I was like, great, I'm making some money doing these gigs. But that and that for me was the perfect excuse to rationalize me not going to the gym on the strength training days, because I had gig those nights. So I know there's some deterioration there from my dedication on that point. Then over the holidays I just got less motivated. Well, not even that, but like I've been having sort of this family situation for a while, and it really blew up in November. And when it blew up in November, it really took me out of my game, because now I'm dealing with narcissistic abuse. I didn't realize that's what it was, and I've been dealing with that for a long time and didn't even know it and thought it was normal. And then it was finally shown to me, and it was like having a second death, because when you finally realize what the problems that this person has, and then they're not going to change, then it's like, all right, I have to approach this differently now, and I have to cut my losses. And this year alone, I never would have thought I would have to really cut my losses to a family member like that. But since then, my anxiety has been down, my stress level's been down. I'm no longer hearing complaints about things. I'm no longer wondering why they don't just see how I'm doing and just say, hey, how are you doing? Always feeling like you're wrong and guilty or something. And I dealt with a lot of that even before my father's death, and what I've learned is that there are other people who have issues that you can't fix, and I'm a problem solver. I like to fix things, and I'm really good at it, by the way. But I also know that people aren't things that you fix, and that really took me out of my zone. That took me out of my thing. And then the lifestyle change, we're having my mom come stay with me, is a lifestyle change in itself. I'm very used to doing things alone. I've made a life alone, probably more than I should, and but I wanted to make it work, because there's been impressions made upon me without even my own experience that it's the worst thing in the world. And then I would it's almost like I'm a piece of paper, and I would just kind of let other people's thoughts just sort of just be printed on me. And then I'll say, oh, well, that's just how it is. And it's a lie, and it's not the truth. And things aren't as bad as they have been made out to seem. Things aren't as crazy as they have made out to seem. It's not an end of the world situation. And on top of that, and which is interesting because I use my father's death as a reason to be out there running, to just take the torch and be healthy, because it was all a health thing. But this right here wasn't a health thing. This was an emotional thing. This was a self-esteem thing. This was a spirit thing. And I don't really go too far off into spiritual, but it was when you're like when you have an open line of connection spiritually, like someone has access to your spirit, that's the best Those are the best words I can put to it. When someone has access to your spirit and you don't know how much access they have to it, and you're constantly getting damage from that individual, you're like, you're a few shades dimmer. Your light is just dim. It's like you're a dim light bulb. It's like you're a light bulb that's been on, and you're not getting all the voltage you can to shine as bright as you like, and you don't even realize that somehow the way you have been treated, even though you have a part of you that believes that it should be better, but the reality is this, and then you're in a constant cognitive dissonance of the two. You're not shining as bright as you could. So this actually was a deeper thing, and that's good, because now I know what the truth is, and now I no longer have to live in this world of illusion thinking that things will get better. And they're not. And when I learned that, I've been going through a healing process and learning how to not ruminate over it. And I've been really studying this whole phenomenon about narcissistic abuse, and how people be. And then it also made me take time to take inventory of how I've been to certain friends and how I've been. And then boom, oh yeah, I was like that too to some people. I recognized some of those behaviors. Dang, I participated in some of that myself and didn't realize that that's what I was doing. And it's time for that to stop. So here I am, still working out, still going to the gym, wrapping up the year. Got a birthday coming up, 39th birthday. And I'm focusing on more financial goals. So I'm thinking like I could like go crazy on a birthday and spend some money in places I probably shouldn't be at. But I'm not going to do that. I want to make some adjustments, some more lifestyle changes, and get back to what got me losing weight in the first place. Get back to what got me running. So one of the things I'm going to do, because I don't want to beat myself up over not working out, I'm going to, well, there's a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to start over the Couch to 5K app from scratch, but during the running phases, I'm actually going to run more intensely, right? I'm going to run more intensely because I know that I got some wind there, and then do the walks, but then do the running intervals more intensely, and do that for the 3 months, January, February, March, and then also add that to strength training. Strength training is something I have not mastered or not really given a lot of time to. I was doing it last year, and I got vlogs, or this year. I was doing it earlier this year, but I was still really struggling with it. I have a knee issue. It hurts sometimes. It's not like, it doesn't feel normal. It's not like, ouch, it really hurts, but it's not normal. And my foot is better right now, but it still has issues. And I want to get some insurance on the healthcare marketplace so that I can finally start doing something about that. And that's good. But I still want to lose weight. And then the nutrition thing, there's no excuse there, because I know what to do. I know how to cook. I know how to eat. And because I know I have emotional eating tendencies, with all the emotional fallout that's been happening over the last 2 years, and going through this narcissistic abuse and not knowing it was there, and then also with it knowing that it went on before my father's death, it's crazy. Like, wow, I didn't realize all that was going on. And it didn't make things were happening. That's the thing. Things were happening that didn't make sense to me on a logical level. And I understand that, narcissists don't deal in a logical realm. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize that's what it was. But now I know. So now I have tools to better cope and deal with it, and to protect myself, and then to also accept myself more, because I felt ashamed of myself. Because I felt like this person who had open access to my spirit didn't acknowledge on social media, didn't really check for it, was not interested, and I wanted that person to be interested, and so much so that I would ignore other people who are actually interested in what I have to offer as a person, as a music creative, and all that stuff, and see how messed up the crossed up the wiring is and all that. It was just a lot of just messed up, crossed up wires mentally that was like, nah. But the good news is that I didn't let it stop me from running 5Ks. I didn't let it stop me from losing weight. But who knows how much more focused and more I would embrace it had I hadn't had all that going on. And not, that type of abuse is not a cross I have to bear. Some people say, oh, no, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. And then don't say no to it. Right? So that's my vlog before the New Year's. I'm quite sure I'm around 258, 260 when I was almost 240 this year. I was supposed to get to 200. I'm not giving up, not beating myself up, understanding what's going on, getting refocused, coming up with some game plan, and most importantly, doing nutrition. Nutrition is like everything on this. That is step one. I was losing weight without working out because my calories were tight every single day. Every single day. My meal prep was messy, it was long, it was rough, but them calories were on point. Now I know how to do it better now. So there's no excuse, and it's time to finish this journey. You know, I'm getting older, right? I don't have forever, right? And, you know, there's a lot of things I want. Relationships, family, just traveling, all that, right? But this right here is under my control, and I take full responsibility. And I'm at a place where I'm not going to beat myself up and throw myself under the bus anymore about this. I'm going to get back on my feet and get back on my nutrition, get back on my working out, even if it feels like I'm starting over from scratch. But I have experience and knowledge to show us what I can do, and I will have to make adjustments. I got to get this leg checked out. I may have to run less, and find other ways to do cardio to make it happen. So with that being said, I'm out. Peace.